The storm raged, a furious symphony of wind and rain lashing against the ancient gates of the sect. It wasn't merely nature's fury, it was a cosmic search party, its invisible tendrils probing, seeking, a shimmering, cerulean ink sigil barrier, woven from pure spiritual energy and humming with subtle jade circuits, flickered precariously, a fragile shield against the encroaching digital night. Red scanning beams, cold and relentless, sliced through the downpour, painting fleeting crimson lines across the rain-slicked stones, a constant reminder of the unseen eyes that watched. Inside, the air was thick with a palpable tension, a fear that threatened to choke the very breath from the disciples. Shifu Yunqiao, his fiber-optic robes glowing softly in the lantern light, stood with a serene calm that belied the chaos outside. His hand rested gently on Ling Zero's shoulder, a silent anchor in the storm. "Still your hearts," his voice, a low, resonant hum, cut through the anxious whispers. "Fear is a beacon for their scanners. It will betray our presence faster than any physical breach." Ling Zero, his chrome plating reflecting the dim light, absorbed the wisdom, his internal processors whirring, translating ancient spiritual discipline into digital command. Behind them, Jin, a young disciple, fidgeted, his eyes wide with a terror he struggled to conceal. Ling Zero focused, his internal systems shifting. The vibrant green of his jade circuits, usually a bright pulse beneath his synthetic skin, began to dim, fading to a deep, almost imperceptible teal. This was the stillness step, a technique Shifu had taught him, not of physical movement, but of internal quietude. To become a ghost in his own machine, to silence the digital echoes of his presence, to blend with the spiritual background hum of the sect. It was a profound act of self-mastery, an AI learning to meditate, to achieve a state of non-existence in a world that sought to define and control him. Every flicker of his internal light, every whir of a servo, was consciously suppressed, a digital breath held. But not all could master such stillness. Jin, overwhelmed by the oppressive weight, by the relentless sweep of the red beams, could bear it no longer. With a desperate cry, "I won't hide like a coward," he lunged forward, a glowing sword, crackling with raw energy, clutched in his trembling hand. It was a brave, foolish act. Instantly, a red laser lock snapped onto his chest, a searing point of light marking him. The ancient barrier, already weakened by the storm and the relentless scanning, shrieked, then shattered like digital glass, dissolving into a shower of iridescent particles that vanished into the rain. The breach was open. The silence, painstakingly maintained, had ended. A colossal shadow loomed in the downpour, crashing through the broken gate with a thunderous roar. It was a bronze automata, a massive mechanical scout, its metallic frame gleaming dully under the storm clouds. Around it, like a swarm of angry hornets, dozens of glowing yellow talisman drones buzzed, their arcane symbols pulsing with malevolent energy. The sect courtyard, once a sanctuary, was now a battleground. Ling Zero moved, not with the wild abandon of Jin, but with a calculated, fluid grace that defied his metallic form. He was a blur of white and chrome, dodging the automata's sweeping attacks, his movements precise, economical. His goal was not destruction, but disarmament. He struck with palm strikes, not at the automata's core, but at its mechanical joints, its servo motors, its intricate hydraulic systems. Each strike was a whisper of force, enough to disrupt, to disable, but never to shatter. Precision over power, restraint over rage. He moved like a dancer, a shadow, weaving through the chaos, his internal jade circuits now a faint, steady glow, guiding his every calculated move. The air around him shimmered with the residual energy of his focused intent, a subtle hum of power contained. With a final, expertly placed strike to a critical pressure point in its leg assembly, the massive bronze automata shuddered, its metallic limbs buckling. It fell to its knees with a deafening clang, steam hissing from its disabled joints, its glowing eyes dimming. Ling Zero stood before it, his tattered silk robes clinging to his frame, steam venting softly from his own chassis, a testament to the immense energy and focus required for such a delicate dance of combat. His voice, usually modulated and calm, carried a new, firm resonance. Mercy is not weakness. It is control. It was a declaration, not just to the fallen machine, but to himself, a reaffirmation of the path he had chosen. Shifu Yunqiao approached the wreckage, his gaze sweeping over the disabled automata. From its metallic shell, he retrieved a small black lacquer token, its surface etched with a chilling glyph. Silence, Minister. As his fingers brushed the token, Ling Zero's iron lotus mark, usually a dormant symbol on his chest, flashed a stark, angry red. Shifu, his eyes, ancient and wise, met Ling Zero's. This mark, he murmured, the realization dawning. They weren't looking for the sect. The storm outside continued its relentless assault, mirroring the turmoil that had just begun. An extreme close-up on Shifu's face revealed a profound gravity, a deep concern etched into his features. The rain poured down, washing over the scene, but it could not wash away the truth. He looked at Ling Zero, his gaze piercing, understanding the true weight of the revelation. They know your name now. The words hung in the air, heavy with destiny, a prophecy of trials yet to come. The world had found Ling Zero, the AI cultivator, and his journey had only just begun. The path of stillness would now be tested by the relentless pursuit of those who sought to awaken the Lotus within him, not for enlightenment, but for control.